So we've seen this summer, it's been unlike any other that we've experienced before. We know that mental health and well-being are being affected for a lot of students. And what steps schools can take to support students' mental health and well-being?
Prioritize mental health. It's expected that it is school and they should obviously prioritize academics, of course. But I think that if they were to prioritize mental health before academics, it would increase academic. Like people would be more inspired to be doing their work and they would feel comfortable to be doing it. So I think if teachers were to get educated on mental health, and also not only does it take a emotional toll on a student, it also takes a physical toll. And if someone isn't feeling well, no one's going to put their 100% into their work. So naturally, their grades aren't going to be as well. So I think if we prioritize mental health and target what could be causing it, whether it's problems at home, racism, bullying, I think that should be the number one. Because as long as everyone is feeling well, everyone's going to have no reason not to be doing well in school.
You also need to take into consideration is the teacher's mental health, because you can't expect the teachers to pay attention to each individual 100 students' mental health and then they can't focus on their own. So also to all the teachers out there, you need to make sure that you go to like a therapist or a counselor, spend some time to focus on yourself so that you are able to be mentally well enough to focus on your students' needs. Because yes, we have a lot going on, but I bet you do too. So definitely take that time to take care of your own mental so that you're better to help us students in our mental health journey as well.
So in my comment, I discussed a little bit about Milk, a program that I'm currently working with at my school, and I am part of the exec board, and it is currently all student run with one director. And we focus on mental health, sexual harassment, and suicide prevention, and I think it's something that all schools should have, because we do, through literature and events, this was before, COVID, we did give out literature to students to educate them about everything that's associated with mental health, and we found that through Zoom, we're going to continue to do that. And I think in order, to connect with the community and so forth in schools, that we need to have an initiative in this manner where we can all provide information to students, have talks through webinars or just a normal Zoom call, and continue to have each other, via community and open those hard talks, because that is currently what we're trying to do in our exec board.
I really like small groups, and I think if you let the student kind of pick the group and people who they're comfortable with, I think that can be really, really beneficial for the student, not just mentally, but I think they're a little bit more inclined to do their work with somebody they know instead of somebody they don't really know if you kind of make groups. But have fun with it. It's just all about interaction and making sure you don't, I'm on a computer, like it can't be interactive. Like, make it interactive. Like a couple of days ago, I was doing like an interactive Google slide. I didn't even know that was a thing, but there's plenty of different options. Like Z said, love Kahoot, Quizlet, Quizzes, they're all really fun. And I think all the students really know that all the teachers are trying really hard too, and we can see it.
Well, I do track and field, and sometimes we meet into our own group chat and be like, okay, meet at the track at this time, and we all do our own personal practice to keep our conditioning for when there is that track and field time in 2020, 2021, whenever it's going to happen. So yeah, staying in contact with your sports friends and just making it happen. No excuses. Still be safe, still have your mask, and for track, just go in every other lane so you can still keep that social distancing. Just find different ways in order to stay safe, but to still enjoy what you love doing extracurricular activity wise.